All right, guys, we're going up against Horrible Will, 2250 something, and we're gonna factory him. So let's see if this is gonna work here. A truly scary opponent, but we're not scared. We believe in our factory, and we know that we can do this. So we'll go for the crawler. Sabretooth, not too scary, honestly. Really crazy way he does the asymmetry here. All right. There's a pretty good tower timing. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything, though. Okay. Pretty lucky there. No level, though. Okay. We're not going to Phantom Ray him, I think. Orbital Will's not. It's going to be hard to Phantom Ray the Orbital Will. But these are not looking too good, honestly. You know, imagine that the Wraith might be better than a Phantom Ray. I'm not sure. Probably go for the Wraith. I mean, going for 3 Phantom Rays is absurd. I don't think it's going to do anything. It might, though. Because what are we going to do if we get this? I guess we can go for... It's hard to say here. Do we just go Phantom Ray? I don't think so. Let's be smart here. Alright, let's go for 1 Phantom Ray. I guess 1 becomes 3 all of a sudden. This Phantom Ray is pretty garbage right now. Let's go for 1 Phoenix. And 1 Crawler. Maybe we'll play it like that. I don't mind doing that. Okay. Got the Marksman ready for the Phantom Rays. You'd imagine he knows. He knows that we like to go Phantom Rays. You'd imagine. We have played him a couple times, not a lot. We actually won, I think, at least once. And this was probably using the Phantom Ray strategy, so... But I like my decision not to overcommit it to the Phantom Ray, because the Phantom Ray, it's if we're not going for oil anymore, I don't feel like it does anything. Like, if we're not going to go, like, mass Phantom Ray with Tex, we might as well just not go for any Phantom Rays. Just go for Phoenix, because they remain safe. The range of the Phantom Ray is too garbage. Alright, Firebomb is probably good for us. It's a spell that we always take. I think we always take the fire. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe we fire this side. Could also fire this side. Hard to say. And let's go for Phoenix, right? And maybe a crawler. So now we have full chaff. We cannot afford to make mistakes here. I don't think he's going to go for the shield, but I think this is a pretty decent fire, given he's got a little bit more chaff. Oh, wow. So the shield, is that a barrier? Oh, no. Okay, at least we get half of the fire down. So, how does he get the, how did he get this? Did he actually unlock it? Does that mean he just loses because he had to unlock it? I feel like that's not good for him. That's like way too future oriented because like he's at a huge disadvantage in the short term. He's paying a lot for the barrier. He's paying a lot for the unlock. And if we go factory, he's kind of dead in the water. So I feel like our chances of winning are 75% right now. Because I just don't see how it's not going well into our air army, for example. Don't think we need the laser sight. We could upgrade this, but we need chaff clear, right? Probably need to range these guys, but now we're worried about wasps, you'd imagine, right? Still, let's range this. Maybe get a couple more. Just make sure we have full coverage. The only thing I can think of is more either Mustangs or Self, but Mustangs are not good into the Vulcan. Or it's just a Wasp of our own. Wasp of our own kind of makes sense. Okay. So, not much chaff. Maybe we didn't actually need to, maybe he's gonna go like Abyss under behind this or something, because that was probably a mistake to go for range on the Arclight now. Maybe, maybe not. We could go charge shot, potentially. Now he can obviously go for Mustangs behind this. And I don't know why this is taking so long to kill. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Why is this taking so? Is it because of the tanks? Anyways, it's round 5. We're gonna go for it now, I think. Okay, so we get the raid, we get the Mustangs. Mustangs are not great, but they will be good behind what we have, which is going to be the factory. Do we just get the Mustang, throw down a factory here? Probably. I think the Mustangs are too good to pass up, given our strategy. So we'll start selling out of the balls. He 100% is going to have the Mustang himself. But we will see what we can do here. I wonder if we just go... I think we go for a flank. And we're going to beacon in from here. But we don't have the beacon, so that's not good. Maybe we forget about the speed. So I guess we go HE still, because we don't have money for anything else. Okay, just got the Mustangs as predicted. See, we kill 3 tanks at once, so even the HE is not bad at all. And we're gonna get this tower debuff. We can't kill him in this one round, but I mean, we're gonna put him into sub 1k here. And this is the horrible will that we're talking about. This guy is, you know, no joke. One of the most feared players. I think he's in the top 10 on his other account. So, yeah. The only thing I wasn't sure about is, was it worth it to go for the Mustangs herself? Because usually we just commit everything into the factory. So that's one thing I'm not confident about. Deployment module. Let's just skip here. We probably need to move this. Let's just see here. Probably need to range this. Probably need to sell this. But you probably can't keep it here, you'd imagine, right? Can't keep it here. Not at this level. So we have to sell. And what is he going to go for? Probably Scorpion. You never know what he's going to go for. But let's go for 2 chaff. So let's go for the factory. Put it in the corner. Still need this, I think. Can't really afford anything, so we're just going to go in with the level 2 factory, which might be a mistake, honestly. He's fully expecting melters. And he's got to play this right. If he makes a mistake, it's good night, Irene. Yeah, melter here, melter here. Okay, we did block it with the shield. That's good. This is maybe good. I'm thinking we might be able to overcome this. We might be able to overcome this. I'm hoping. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, please don't turn. Yeah, that's too much stuff. That's too much stuff. We don't even have overload, but that's too much stuff. Okay, okay. How do we transition? Can we still win? Level 1 tower. That was kind of lucky. But it's not going to be enough. But still, good effort, good effort. A for effort there. Okay, okay. So now what? Well, let's skip. We need to move this again. We have the fire available. I wonder if we come in through the middle. Probably not. Throw down like a fire here. I kind of like that. So let's throw on a fire here, maybe. So we'll sell out, move it here, throw more crawlers down. Maybe let's throw in the shielded wasps, actually. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Can even go for another technology here. I think we want, well, we want shield, you would imagine, right? Maybe we go for overload instead of the shield. I think that's all we can do here. Okay. That oil is not going to do much. In fact, it's going to ignite, so it's going to be better than not igniting. Pretty decent. Doubles down on the melters. He knows this is serious. This is very serious. He's on death's door pretty much. Very nice missiles. Could have went for the interceptor. But we still get 1 pack through. And now we need to, okay, yeah, we needed that. Can we get through here? So close. It is so close, okay? We're in, we're in. We are in. We got this. We got this. I think. 2 more melters, so, but there's so much garbage in front now. Just surrender, so we don't have to, you know, hope here. 1700 though. It's not going to be enough, I think. It's not going to be enough. In fact, maybe this factory even dies. Okay. But still. That was, you know, that was A for effort for sure. Acid Blast. Okay, so let's just go for Photon. And let's go for Shielded Wasps. Throw down more garbage. Now we're stuck here. Into this area here. Sell this, maybe? Now what? Do we throw down like a Phantom Ray oil here? Probably. Probably not. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Let's just throw down more, just a mix of these guys here. Guess we go for the, maybe we go for the Missile Interceptor here. Okay. Titan, we win this, right? Because like the Titans, he even sells the Melter for the Titan. We win this, right? He doesn't have saturation bombardment. The mountain is scary though, for sure. Let's not lie about that, but I mean, if we can get to the tower, we're kind of getting close. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if he's like trying something out there, or he actually had to sell out of the Melter, which was interesting. We've never seen that before. Okay. All right, so the mountain there actually countered that. That's a first, but this is, this is getting down to the wire here. We could go for, I think we go for the cell here. What do we do here? Do we just throw down another one? We just move it here, maybe? Surely we cannot. Let's go steel ball. And we'll just go steel ball with maybe, I don't know what we do here. Well, let's keep trucking here. Mecdiv? Kind of feels like maybe Mecdiv here. Sell the Phantom Ray. Go for some stats. Or do we just go for the fire? Maybe we just go for the fire. Well, we don't want the fire because of the Mecdiv. So let's not forget to beacon this. Running out of time here. Maybe we should have beaconed this more north actually, but we're not scared of this mountain, honestly. We have the Mecdiv balls now coming in. I think this is gonna be a wrap. Alright. That should be a wrap here, I think. Come on, factory, what are you doing? He's saying GG, but I don't know. I think it is, yeah. Oh boy, we got him. We got him. Haha. Oh man, the horrible will. Hard to beat, obviously. Yeah, that mountain, man. I think when I saw the mountain, honestly, I thought, okay, we win because there's no way the mountain is like the proper counter to this. I think if you went mountain with the saturation bombardment, it would have worked. But now with the steel balls, I feel like the drop probably favored us. So I feel like that was probably mistake number one. Um, and then the last round, I'm not even sure what he did the last round. I don't. Did he like time out? Because I'm not quite sure what actually happened on the last round. Like he upgraded the Vulcan, which kind of doesn't make sense. You'd probably want to click ignite, but he doesn't have it. Um, I think he probably should have just went for the Abyss play, or he just continue with the melters. He actually doesn't run suck, so I could see why maybe he didn't want to continue with the melter there. But um, yeah, we're not going to analyze it from the opponent's perspective. This is a top 10 player, so we should just be pretty happy that we were able to get one through. And just goes to show the power of the factory. And now we're introducing the wasps with the shield. Um, in part thanks to a viewer who suggested us try that T6. So thanks for the inspiration there. And I think the steel balls was I think yeah, it was definitely the good call there. Um, the mech div, I don't know, maybe not the best. Maybe range would have been probably better, or the fortified lock, which we don't run. But it was actually surprising how these steel balls ran so much in forward. I wonder if it's like also good into the melter as well, because in fact, I mean, this is the only medium unit that runs forward in front of the war factory. So this actually might be really good against the melter as well. Whereas the tank, it doesn't really run in forward. So we're gonna keep this in mind, and perhaps we can try to remember this kind of setup for the future, because we stayed in this corner pretty much for a very very long time, and he could see what we were doing. There was no surprises. It was just like he just had to react to this, and you know even basically a top 10 player couldn't even properly handle it. Maybe the mountain was a bit of an experimentation move, so we do have to give him that, like, because but you would imagine that I was really worried about the saturation bombardment, but I think even if you came out with it, once the balls come out, then even that's not going to work. So super happy about that one.